Hi Pisces, this is Lena with Cicalia Botanicals. Welcome to your March 2020 General Tarot Horoscope reading. So I went ahead and already laid out your reading for you so we could jump through that whole part, as that can take a bit of time for me. I went ahead this month and drew 2 oracle cards for every sign from 2 different decks. So your first one, your moon mantra today, this month for March, is I allow my worries and woes to wash away with the tide. And your other oracle card today is challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So this is the overarching theme for the month for this reading. So I used the Good Tarot for your reading today, which has a unique perspective that I enjoy working with at times. So your reading, I have to say, I'm very excited for you. Even though those theme cards might sound incredibly intimidating at first, and at first I had a little bit of concern, wondering about you Pisces and what challenges you might be facing and what you're needing to learn to surrender this month. However, I see ultimately that this is actually a very positive month overall for you. You're going to see a lot of success and achievements. Right now you are standing here in the energy of the King of Fire or the King of Wands. So really feeling passionate about something in your life, feeling a sense of achievement and an accomplishment that you can be quite proud of, and also learning to have some control over your passions and that particular energy, and in a way that is constructive and positive and something really fueling your growth, as I have in your recent past the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Pentacles. So I see that you have already laid the groundwork for some significant foundations in your life. You have done this work, and it's really setting you up for some serious long-term beautiful success. What is crossing you is the Chariot. So going back to the theme of challenges and worries in your life right now, there is likely something that you are feeling extra sensitive about that is causing you some concerns, something that you are not really allowing yourself to make a decision in regards to. In your mind right now, we have the Three of Fire or the Three of Wands. What is consuming your thoughts overall? I see that signifying for you this month partnerships that you have made. This probably goes back to this Ace of Pentacles energy, this foundation that you have laid for yourself, be it a new career, a new partnership, a new business venture, a significant long-term other partner in your life, possibly buying a new home even. And it's learning to trust that the universe has your back right now, and learning to take steps forward and knowing that what you will need will be provided for you as needed. So you might not have all of the information available to you right now, and I see that being a part of your concern and your inability to make a decision or press forward on a certain subject. However, in your near future position, we have the Magician. So you are really in control of the situation more than you know, and definitely more than you're giving yourself credit right now, Pisces. You will soon see that, jumping ahead a little bit, your advice card is the Ace of Fire, or the Eight of Fire, or the Eight of Wands, which is taking action swiftly. That you have the ability to do that. You need to trust your gut instincts. You're really good with your intuition, and you really need to harness that and have faith in yourself that your inner self, your spirit guides know what's best for you, and you need to press forward in that direction, even if you don't have every single bit of information that you feel you must need in order to make a decision. Because the reading here right now, the universe is telling you right now that this month you do need to make a decision, and when you do, things are going to progress really beautifully for you. I mean, right now you're already feeling very successful. You have the 6 of Fire. You are really feeling proud of yourself. You have done something. You have overcome some obstacles that maybe took you a long time to overcome. Done some shadow work, done some work in your relationships, that you're really feeling like you are on the next level that you have hoped to have been. So whatever is holding you back is really, honestly, your own self-doubt. And you need to let go of that in order to press forward, in order for the Chariot energy to take you to where you need to go and where you want to be in life. What we have in the environment around you, so this signifies this to me even greater, is that what you can't control is the Page of Fire, or the Page of Wands. So there is something in the environment around you, some success that you haven't even seen yet, or maybe that is coming to you, or acknowledgement for your success that you may have not yet received. This is going to give you an extra boost of confidence and a sense of knowing, okay, yeah, I am doing the right thing. I'm going to go ahead and press forward this and give it my 100%, because that is what is needed. Your 100% commitment and heartfelt energy. I also see for a lot of you that this can be related to work, or it could also be related to like a work partnership or a romantic partnership. As your hopes and fears, we have the 2 of Water, or the 2 of Cups. This is the soulmate card, right? And your final outcome too speaks highly of soulmate or soul work energy as well. As I had been called to draw 2 cards for your final outcome, the 6 of Water or the 6 of Cups and the Emperor. These 2 cards together also signify to me karmic lessons and energies combined, and a soulmate that has been with you for many lifetimes, or a soul mission that you have been working on for many lifetimes. And your calling in this lifetime, it's here again, presented to you, and you are stepping into that energy to continue to further that work or fully embrace this partnership. So, I mean, it's really nice for me when I get a reading that is just super, super clear. And yours this month for me is super clear. In fact, I don't even know how to say too much more other than really, congratulations, trust yourself, own the work that you've done, and allow yourself to feel good about it and to share it with others, to also ask for maybe the information that you need in order to make these decisions. I mean, this is your life, and you have the right to get the information that you need in order to commit. And I think with this Page of Fire energy and the environment around you, that asking for help, asking for more information, asking to maybe make some boundaries more clear, or ask for higher level of commitment or an equal balance in your partnerships, whatever those may be right now, that if you ask, if you put yourself out there and trust that not only are you worthy of that, but that the universe also feels that you deserve that, and in return will receive it in some form. Now, you may have to be open-minded about the form in which that comes to you, and that is sometimes a struggle when we have a set idea of how we want an outcome to be. However, what's in our best interest isn't always honestly what we want. What I also see in your final outcome card, the Six of Cups energy, is a very innocent, youthful, childlike joy energy. So this could go back to something from your childhood, some dreams that you had for yourself in your childhood coming true, but in a more mature adult version form, if that makes sense, and in a form of authority, in a form on which you are also respected for living and being. And overall, I see this as the energy for you this month is you really taking the reins in your life, and significant and incredible forward progress and motion. Things, once you get this down and figure this out and follow this advice, get past this stagnation energy that's crossing you right now, whoosh, you have so much energy behind you. And I think by the end of this month, you're going to be really ecstatic about all of the progress that you made and how life is unfolding right before you. So I'm going to jump into some March events that apply to everyone, astrological events that apply to everybody this month. On March 4th, Mercury is still in retrograde. However, it pushes back into Aquarius again. It had been in Pisces, your sign, and now it's going into Aquarius. So your mind, like, hence all this fire energy, even though Aquarius is air energy or sword energy, the fire energy can, for me anyways, indicate a lot of ideas, just rapid fire, a lot of passion, so a lot of fast thinking going on right now. So be mindful of the way that you communicate. You might have all of these ideas and all of these feelings. Maybe take a moment and write them down. Take the time to be a little bit more self-aware before going out, and don't go forward with this like confrontation mentality, especially towards the end of the month when the sun moves into Aries. We want to be a little bit more cautious with our words, especially in Mercury retrograde, as things can get a little bit confusing. And as it is the sun is in your sign at the beginning of the month, Pisces, so you will probably be feeling in your zone and feeling really strong and in tune with yourself. So this is a great time to really do, at the beginning of the month, more of that self-awareness, self-work, because the energies are going to be really behind you and help you with the clarity that you need. Aquarius also moves into Venus on the 4th. I'm sorry, Venus moves into Taurus on the 4th. That didn't make sense. I apologize. Venus moves into Taurus. So you are probably going to be feeling like you want to stay home a little bit more, spend more time with your significant other or your loved ones, need to be a little bit more cozy, feeling more affectionate, needing more affection, especially physical affection. Just be a little bit more mindful of being a little bit overly prone to possessiveness or jealousy in your relationships. On March 9th, Mercury finally goes direct, so that's exciting. It will still be in Aquarius. We also have the super full moon. That will be in Virgo. So full moon energy in Virgo You might find the need to organize your life. You might be getting a little bit more down to business about being practical, about how to set yourself up for success, raising your standards. There might be a little bit of some tension revolving the work-life balance or the work-home balance. Try not to overthink things at this time if you can. And this is a great time to push past your fears, your self-doubts. So that's again on the 9th. March 16th, Mercury moves back into your sign into Pisces. So you might be feeling a little bit more of a need for some social interactions or communicating more about your emotions and emotional needs. Your intuition will be very on point. And you may feel a little bit extra sensitive in some areas of your life, so be kind to yourself. On March 19th, the sun moves into Aries. We are in Aries season, which is the beginning of the zodiac wheel again. So Pisces, you are the last sign of the zodiac, and Aries then begins the cycle anew. It is a very fiery sign. It can be confrontational. It is very young in bold, fresh moves. So this can be a positive thing, and you can use this energy to make big, bold, confident moves in your life at the end of this month. It's also a great time to assess habits and relationships that no longer serve you. Like maybe they did for one point or whatever, but in this new evolution of who you are as a being, has to let go of certain ways of being, of thinking, of communicating, of relating, and even energetic bonds with certain people. Leveling up sometimes, growing sometimes means letting go of connections that aren't you anymore. Start thinking about who you want to be, the life that you want to live, and the relationships and the way that you want to be and live and feel in those relationships, and start living it, and start looking at how do I feel around this person or in this environment, and how can I either improve it to keep it or let it go, or continue to feel this way, continue to have these types of relationships and energetic connections and give and take. That's very important to constantly do in our life, but in this Aries season, it's a good time to start anew. This is the time where the spring energy is, things are going to begin to come to life again. So it's a very exciting time. On March 21st, we have Vesta moving into Gemini, and Saturn moves into Aquarius. So Aquarius is a very intellectual sign and can be an emotionally detached sign. Saturn can be a very serious planet, a very practical planet. So it can also, Aquarius is a very open-minded energy. This is about being both open-minded but secure in certain areas of your life. Like, where do you need to feel more secure, and where do you need to be a little bit more open-minded? This is also good for you, Pisces. I think this is more your element, developing deeper connections with your loved ones and those that you care about. This is a very strong time to accelerate big, long-lasting life changes with a lot of growth potential and strong manifestation energies. On March 24th, we have the new moon in Aries. Great time to take action. Probably, I would say, actually not the new moon. The day after the new moon, when we have the waxing moon energy behind us. The new moon is always a great time to reflect, to think about the seeds that we want to plant, and then the next day go forth with that energy behind us. You might feel the need, think about the things around this time that you're really passionate about, and start to make some confident, bold moves in those areas in your life. And lastly, on March 30th, Mars moves into Aquarius. So you are going to have a lot of confidence around yourself. You're going to be feeling extra right about things. Also, be a little bit mindful about being a little too self-righteous. Continue to have that open mind. You will feel an extra push to revolutionize your life, or maybe your community, or maybe your workplace, or your relationship, or your home. This may be a time when you are facing some challenges and you decide to do something about it. So this theme of challenges for you might take the entire month for you to actually confront, and that's okay. Just do it. Yeah, so you're going to have probably a lot of inspiration going on behind you, a lot of ideas, a lot of passion. I'm an Aquarius, so that energy can be very exciting for me. And what I would say as an Aquarius, though, for you, is that energy can also be a little distracting. So definitely take the time to write all of these things down and then come back to them and see what still speaks to you. Well, that is it for your March 2020 general tarot horoscope reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very excited for you for this upcoming month. I think you're going to see a lot of significant, lifelong, lasting growth and success near the end of this month. Best of luck to you, and blessed be. Bye.